Kadesha, aka The Real Mrs. Hill. And if you're rejoining me, thank you so much. And if you're new, hey, I'm Kadesha Hill. So basically today's video is just how I watercolored this hair. I think it looks really good. I will say that it's been like 2 weeks since I've colored this. I don't know if it's just me. I don't feel like the color is as vibrant as it was the first day. If you see my Slay in a Day video out in the sun, it's like really bright and beautiful. I don't think it's like that today. And it's been about 2 weeks. Now it could just again be me. Also it could have been how I watercolored it because I had to watercolor it twice. If I could redo it, I would probably go in with just the Adore Me colors maybe. Also after the video, how I ended up drying it, this is how I dry all my wigs. I'm gonna show you how I dry my wigs. So the way I dry my wigs is I use a hanger like this. I'll go ahead and honestly the best one is the ones where these little things can slide because you can use it for any type of wig, but this works just as good. And what I'll do is I'll clip like the lace part here or clip like a part of the hair here so that it's like dangling. And then I'll like hang it up here on my shower curtain. So that's how I dry my wigs. I did that, let it air dry. I did not blow dry it. I never blow dry my wigs. After I did that, I pretty much just put the hair back in the bag after brushing it out. And then I went to the salon and then I got my hair done. And that's when she like glued it down and all that stuff for the video. And so it looked really good. I actually ended up going back in and like pre-plucking a little bit more. I did not like define the part the way I wanted to. Like today, honestly, like this just kind of got thrown on and curled. But I like that I can do that I can like throw this on. But I did pluck more of the edges. I did not glue this down. This wig is not glued down. It is moving. I mean, but not like, you know, easily moving. I can still like, you know, do this without worrying about it like flying off my head. But ultimately, I think it came out good. I really enjoyed the watercoloring experience. It was like already an Auburn brown color. So I kind of cheated a little bit. I just like, I didn't want to have to buy a blonde wig and like try to achieve this color from scratch. I probably will one day because this is still not as bright as I would like it to be. Originally, what I ended up doing was buying the color and it was like dull. I didn't really like it. I used 2 colors, which I'll show. It's the Adore Me Cajun Spice and the Adore Me Paprika. And so those 2 colors is how I achieved this. And yeah, this is how I got into the video. So first I started out with the wig, and then the Shimmer Light shampoo, blonde and silver, and then the Adore Me colors, and a big old bowl.
Shawty don't play that game. Shawty don't play that game. I won't keep you safe.
I used the Shimmer Lights because I thought the Shimmer Lights was going to lighten it up a little bit for me. Just because it's shampoo that's supposed to keep blonde hair blonde. I figured it might help out a little bit. To be honest, I don't think it really did anything. But the silicone mix definitely softened the hair up and made it really easy to work with.
Shawty don't play that.
Next, I'm using this silicone mix, which I absolutely love. I use these for all of my wigs just to make sure that they stay soft and manageable. And I'm just making sure that I'm getting this product all throughout the hair. This is also a good product to use if you're going to like revive a wig that you haven't washed in a long time, or like a wig that you're coloring or that has been colored. If you like put it in a bag and warm it up and like deep condition it, it works even better. But here I'm just going to go ahead and rinse it out a little bit and just let it sit for a moment. After I let it sit for a moment, I came back and then I made sure that I rinsed it out all the way completely. You want to really make sure that you get this stuff out. Same reason for you want to get it out if you were like deep conditioning your hair. You just don't want to leave any conditioner in the hair.
Shawty, don't play that game. Shawty, don't play that game. I won't keep you safe. Time that I'll relocate. Don't play that game. Shawty, don't play that game. I won't keep you safe. Time that I'll relocate. Don't play that game. Shawty, don't play that game. I know my place. Shawty, I know my place.
Even as I'm rinsing it out, you can tell how much of a brown color it is. You can see little hints of Auburn throughout it, but it's mostly a brown wig. So I really wanted to brighten up that Auburn color, hence why I'm watercoloring it. Here I'm about to open up the Adore Me bottles, but I realized I didn't have gloves, so I went and got me some gloves. And now I'm about to use half of the paprika and then half of the Cajun spice. And the water that I use is hot water. This bowl actually had a crack in it, so as you can see the water's kind of leaking out a little bit at the bottom. I want to make sure that I stir it really good. Make sure it's all stirred up throughout the water so that way it's fully even. Here I added just a little bit more of the Cajun spice because I was afraid the paprika was going to show up too orange. It's my first time watercoloring, so from what I understand you don't want to dip it in too slowly because then you won't get an even color. And here you can tell the water is a little bit, less potent, and that's because the hair is absorbing it. It's 10:30 at night, so I let this do for like an hour. I let it soak. Once I took it out, I realized how much the hair had absorbed, but it still wasn't the right color it seemed. I wrung out the water just a little bit and I wanted to make sure everything was how I liked it. But after checking it, I realized I wanted it a little bit more darker. So I added the rest of the Cajun spice and paprika, the whole bottles, re-stirred it, and then I put the wig back in.
Start to contemplate moments that went to waste. Why you do that? You drop me like who that?
I also realized I did not have to let it sit for as long either. So I think I let it sit for maybe 20 more minutes. And I just combed through and I realized the hair was the perfect color. Exactly what I wanted. You can kind of see those orange tones in it. Under the light, it came out great. And then poured it out in the sink. Combed it all out just to make sure everything was even. There were no missing spots. And it pretty much was even all the way through. And for it being my first time, I was really satisfied with how it turned out. I think it came out really good. It brightened up just the way that I wanted to, and it was very soft and manageable. And I feel like the wig fit me a lot better. Because before that weird brown Auburn color didn't look very good on me. I let it sit sprawled out like this for a moment, but then I went to my tried and true way of drying it off after this. And this is just me shaking out the hair, finger combing it through. Alright y'all, and so ultimately this is how the color turned out. It turned out really good, I think. I personally really like it. I feel like, Jessica Rabbit, you know what I'm saying? So in my Instagram, you'll see that I actually was like, call me Jessica Rabbit, and I had a baddie picture, okay? It looked really good, and I thoroughly enjoyed the whole experience. It was simple, it was easy, And I think the color came out good. If you want to see how I achieve more colors like this, definitely let me know. I'm so willing to do the watercoloring again. I really like the way Arnell Armand did hers. She put the color in first and then she put the water in. So next time I'll do it that way and see how it comes out. I also might go ahead and just like, maybe not bleach, but maybe just use a little developer just to lighten this up a little bit if you're going to start with a color already and brighten it up. But anyways, this was just like my little cheat sheet way of doing it, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends and family and all that good stuff. And I appreciate all the love and support that you guys have been giving me. It's been great. Just also as a quick reminder, if you guys watched the whole Slay in a Day video, you would have seen that there was a surprise challenge at the end where I was going to give 3 people the tropical tresses kit that I got, as far as the eyelashes, the eyelash holder, all the little fun cute things that came in that kit. I was going to give 3 people one of those. And so that challenge, I'm going to give it 1 more week, so you still have an opportunity, but you have to watch the whole Slay in a Day video for the instructions. So that's the catch. All right. And yeah, as always, be real, be true, be a beautiful you.